I forgot that was even still there. All right, let's get rid of that. uh, what source were you? There's that source. Let's get rid of you, shall we? And let's also lower this music. Let's not overpower us on the microphone. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. My name is Darshin, aka Yoshin96, and welcome to some more a Road to Greatness coverage. But it is not just any Road to Greatness. It is end of the road, the finale to season 10. Uh, Again, I'm Yoshin, and I am joined on the microphone by little homie Juan.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Just excited to talk about some more games. You know, the weather outside is a little bit groggy, so let's make it better by talking about some good poking.
Oh yes, indeed. Said weather has made me sound the way I do. If you could tell a difference, excuse me. That your boy is kind of, well, and your boy as in myself. I'm not at my peak performance, but the show must go on, and I'm doing what I can for the good people to showcase this here tournament through these top four sets. So yeah, I'm very excited, and I thank little homie Juan for offering to assist, even if I was late because of various things of preparing, because I am the way I am right now, unfortunately, with being sick. But that will not detriment the stream as much as well, where I'm going with that thought. As much as possible, we're gonna make sure things are going as smoothly as they can. Yo, first time chat from AA. Welcome to the stream. All right, so season, let's see, 10 finale hype. How about that, guys? How about that? So we start off this with, like I have on the scoreboard already set up, we have TEC and NeonBlakk for winners final. Which you caught a glimpse of before I had it to the side. Well, that was the
I think
other
you're cutting
winners.
out between microphone things. I don't know if the stream hears it. Check out the stream.
Stream seems fine. I think Discord is just being Discord. Like I'm,
Gotcha.
like I'm in green in Discord just fine, and then I haven't seen my levels dip at all in microphone. But
Cool, 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 cool.
the good peeps in the chat can let me know for sure if there was any sort of dipping in sound. How does the sound in general, in terms of like mic sound for me and little homie Juan, and as far as the music in the background, which will be transitioned into game sound in just a minute or so. But yeah, let me know for sure how everything is sounding to you guys. Definitely want to know that. But yeah, like I said, TEC, who has number one from the previous PR, and NeonBlakk will be their opponent in winners final, who, as we can see from the previous season, were not ranked, but from their performance this season, definitely is going to change. I don't want to jump the gun and say where I believe they might fall, but like I said, NeonBlakk is one of the players in particular in season 10 that were just popping off. I'll throw Aldrich in there, I'll throw Shochi in there, just to name a couple of others. But yeah, things are gonna be like shaking up a lot for season 10. I'm very excited to see how that does come to fruition. And A says it does sound good. Okay, appreciate you.
Hmm.
Let's switch over our scenes here as we bring in the next game. I did have this for the crew battle layer too, so let's move that for time being. And let's put ourselves let's see, put that chat back over yonder, wherever the chat source is. All right, but let's get this game here going. This is a become a new age classic of sorts. TEC and Neon being in a, well, just being paired up in general, but being in winners final because Neon has just made it towards
Yeah, I mean,
in winners a lot.
to be honest, yeah, Neon and TEC are both very strong players. They are very often okay. Like Neon, people don't take for granted. That's not what I want to say because Neon has always been a tough opponent. You don't really want to play against Neon if you don't have to. He's just people that don't consider when you look at the top Pokemon players in NA at this moment. Just because, as you know, we were saying before, he's more of a for fun player. He likes to do things that he likes. He's not always aiming to be the best or to win any tournaments. He's just doing to perform, and he always performs very well.
That is absolutely right. All right, I'm gonna take that Q and hydrate like A has asked me to do. And while I'm doing that, we're gonna be bringing in this here set for uh, winners final between TEC and NeonBlakk.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, so now Neon versus Tech, Scissor versus Mewtwo. This matchup is interesting. This matchup is interesting. The reason why I'm saying it is because Mewtwo Scizor is still in Scissor's favor, but Mewtwo has a couple of good tools against the bug. For starters, you have to think about the fact that Scissor has a lot of CAs, but Mewtwo has a lot of health in order to combat all of, all of the attacks for that Scissor can bring you. You also have to take into account the fact that he has that barrier move right there, which as well, I mean, I feel like it's just gonna be a matchup of to see whether Neon is able to get over the CADCs from Tech, or if Tech is just able to overwhelm Neon. But as we see right now, Neon is just taking advantage of the high properties, the IADJ wise, and just some good combos, ending with the Fire Punch. Now, let's see. Next up, we see Cubone coming in. Staples are as well. Metal Claw is coming in. And now, Tech is the one with the hands on the stereo. Never mind. NeonBlakk just jumping right on top, resetting Tech. I really love the fact that he's resetting Tech, just keeping him against the corner. Tech jumping away from the corner, jumping back into the corner, and now NeonBlakk tries to close it out. It's not going to be enough. Oh, goes for another reset. He wants to go for an unblockable. No, he just sets up the Mimikyu. He wants to set up this pressure. Look at the chip damage. One more hit and that's going to be it. The grab is not going to be it. But the CI connects. Tech is able to switch faces now. And because all of the interactions that have happened, Tech has burst for this round. He uses it. 8 seconds left. He might be able to win by time, but he needs to chip out Neon just a little bit more. That jump was very dangerous. Tech could have burst attacked at any time. Homing attack hits. 2 seconds left, but he mistimes the Oki and the triple fire punches. The 3 punches take the round.
Super clutch first round here.
Yeah, I mean, I just have to say that the only reason why Tech lost that round is because he mistimed that Oki. And if you guys don't know what Oki is, of course, Oki or Oki-seme is pretty much when you throw a move and your opponent is trying to recover, you get to use a couple unsafer moves because, your opponent can really react to those. Speaking of how I can't react to all this damage that Tech is throwing out at his opponent, what a grab! I would have gotten grabbed there too, I'll be honest. Goes for a reset into the fire spin.
The jump in place, I love that movement.
Yeah, and empty jumps are very dangerous. I wish more players used it, but it's just very difficult to know when you can use an empty jump to bait out a reaction. Just like how Tech is reacting to this IDJ was with the DP, the U-turn. 19 HP left.
Ooh, great patience on that counter.
That's right. Nice spacing, nice patience on the counter as well. Tech takes another round. He's coming back. He's getting into his senses. Let's not forget that Tech was also with the Seek debuff before this tournament started as well. Oh, oh! I don't think Nia believed. I don't think he believed that he was gonna get the hit, but he definitely got that grab. He's gonna put him on a fire spin reset. And this is what I'm talking about. The amount of interactions that Mewtwo can put you in is just too strong.
There's a lot of things to be aware of right there. Because TEC is not letting themselves get overwhelmed by it.
Oh my god, look at all the damage. Drops the combo. It's still fine, though. I like this. Just going for the burst attack. This is the last round. Forces out the burst from Tech as well.
Ooh.
Critical hit.
Crazy
That's gonna hurt so much. And this is so good. I really like this. Using this single fire punch to get rid of that to get rid of that attack, but also just to reset him down. Super, super smart. Really like this. I also love this Rayquaza call. Mega Ray is probably one of the best supports against Scizor because he has very committal moves, but the committal moves that he has are from very long range. So normally you're not able to punish it unless you have a support like that. And just like that, Neon takes the first game.
A very strong start right here. Let me adjust that there, and
Okay, now for this game 2. I mean, Yoshi, you saw that a little bit of the game 1. What do you think about
yeah.
all the adaptation that you saw from both players, or what do you expect? Anything different in this game number 2?
Let's see, because from what you were addressing, with the fact that Neon was doing some options that aren't seen as often, things like the empty hop in position were good for like his overall positioning, and he was just really good of just using those options that he knew that what would be able to last a little longer on block. So I think TEC is just gonna try to do his best to like know his own spacing methods and definitely just adapt in terms of what he can go against. But the attack triangle still being in Neon's favor because he was also capitalizing on grabs a lot last round and the hyper beam to the face. Oh my god.
Okay, so yes, I feel like Tech needs to adapt, but here's the thing with Neon. As you can see, this Neon's playstyle is very different from what we saw in Game 1. In Game 1, Neon was trying to test the waters. He was being very patient. In this game, Neon just said, nah, I'm just gonna switch it up. I'm just gonna change gears, put it all the way in high gear. I'm just gonna get on your face and just make a guess. Force a guess, because I have enough health to force a guess, and 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna be right because I am Neon freaking Black.
That is very true. Oh, that was a very bold hyper beam attempt.
Ooh my
On the
god, the
Oh,
triple
word.
punches goes into another hyper beam. I love this hyper beam spams. This might seem a little bit rock throwing, like
Oh
he's
my
just
god.
throwing a lot of rocks. But honestly, this is what you want to see when you're playing against a scissor that is going to be spamming those counter moves, that is going to be spamming the CAs, the sword throws.
Oh, he
Like, look at
dashed
that!
in.
Heck
Oh no.
forces the burst attack. Oh my god, what a... That was, by the way, that's the optimal way of hitting grab and field face. Nice job from Neon knowing that he needs to get hit in that interaction, but gets hit again. You definitely don't want to get hit too much.
Oh,
You
that
gotta
grab
be
was barely
careful with that.
misspaced. Mimikyu.
I'm loving this. Nice. The Mimikyu goes in for the homing attack and gets the game. I don't know why Tech decided to go for a grab there, but I mean it was to force a guess out. He guessed wrong, and now the score is 0-2.
Yeah, it's rare that we see TEC down like at all, but just that convincingly or like fast as well is really just big credit towards NeonBlakk right now. But we know TEC and we know that even in a deficit, Mans goes crazy.
Oh, 1000%. I honestly, from what I'm seeing right now, he just needs to TEC just needs to slow down a little bit. And I know that sounds counterintuitive from what we're seeing so far, but
Yeah,
he just needs to slow down. He thinks that he has the control of the game. No. Right now NeonBlakk has control of the match. And all he
yeah.
needs to do is wait for Neon to misplay just like that and take control of the match. Okay. I'm liking this movement, just very solid, patient field face right now. Okay, gets hit by the skateboards. Ah,
Yeah,
nice.
a
Just
couple
both
of
players
times.
clashing with each other. Nice job
Mm-hmm.
from those staples right there. Goes in for the cube and goes in for another setup. Metal Claw, what is
Oh,
going
he
on?
almost got that follow up, like the reversal follow up.
Honestly, yeah. I don't know what he was cooking, but it looked kind of nice.
Yeah, the cross ups were nice, and then this wall pressure is even nicer. Neon with the
Oh, messes
grab.
up. Yeah, he messed up a little bit of the Mimikyu, but we don't care about that. All we care about is... Oh,
Oh my god!
oh, punish!
Jesus!
That
Great
is
punish.
insane.
If there were any play, I'd be like, I would not think that I would try to see a Mewtwo go for Hyper Beam while someone else was in Synergy. Just going for it. But Neon is built different.
He really is. But right now, oh, I mean TEC or Tech, whichever you want to call it. But right now we have the CA just pushing up for the offense. Oh yeah, Neon. I don't think Neon really wanted to press Hyper Beam there, but as we can see, Tech now has the momentum of the match. Humps in on the opponent. This air dash is. I'm really liking this.
Ooh, hyper beam damage is big
Nice
right
Hyper
there.
Beam there.
Cancel. Yep. Yeah, because I see TC ducking every time he's going for it too, so he's definitely baiting it out.
That's right.
Ooh.
Okay, nice. I like this pressure from Neon. Tech goes for the burst
Oh,
attack.
he dropped shield.
Gets hit. Misses the mix-up. He misses the mix-up. But now Tech...
Oh,
Oh my god! Only a madman like Neon would just go for that.
he would. Oh my god, the reverse attack. Oh, that's big damage. He's not
That is
dead, but
gonna
he's
be big
close.
damage. No, it's definitely not dead. But this puts Neon in a tough situation because right now you have to decide whether you want to go into your burst or no. He's not gonna go into his burst. He's just gonna go Mega Raid.
Oh,
That's gonna punish the swords. Meaning that they're
one.
gonna disappear, and now Neon has time to set up. That means that Neon is gonna have burst for next round, but he still needs to win a round in order to win the next round.
That is true.
Oh, he's
Oh,
not gonna have a next round because Cubone comes in, pulls NeonBlakk back into the homing attack of Tech, taking him game number 4.
all right. TEC on the board. And
I'm
just a,
telling you, we've seen some fireworks. We have
oh,
seen some
absolutely,
fireworks today.
absolutely.
Oh my goodness. Alright, let's see. We take it to game number 5, right? This game number 5? This is game number 4.
4.
4. Oh my god, it felt like 5 games already.
It
We're
did.
taking it to
It
game number
has.
4. Neon still has a chance. He still has a chance to take it. But, I mean, he needs to make sure that to take down Tech, he needs to make sure that he's still the one in control of the match. If he's in control of the match, he's the one that wins. If he's not in control of the match, then we're gonna see a game 5 in our hands.
They're starting it off with a counterattack, point blank. TEC here. Ooh,
Okay.
good counter
Oh
fire
my
punch.
god, the fire punch.
Oh,
Okay, but we see the U-turn coming in.
yes, yes.
Totally fine. Nice job. Goes in for the U-turn at the very end. Doesn't set... okay, Neon. I see you. Just go for your focus blast there. Like, out of all the interactions that he could have gone for, of course he goes for focus blast because that's the one thing that you want to do there. Okay, but he goes in for the hits. I like this.
Ooh, the slight charge for the mix-up.
That slight charge. I mean, Tech does like to go for the single hit homing attack, but I don't think grab was the right option there for Neon. But like I said, Neon goes for the option that you least suspect. Sometimes it works, and when it works, he wins the round. I mean, there's nothing
Yeah,
else to say.
right. Oh man,
Oh,
homing was risky there.
it was a risky homing. Goes in for the hyper beam. Not as risky as that, but that one actually paid off.
Yeah, big
Okay.
damage working out. Another one?
Of course we see another one. It's Neon. Look at that. He's gonna jump back. That's a strong thing about Cubone, is that if the Cubone projectile is coming out, you can't really put too much pressure on your opponent. Nice burst to push your opponent back. I'm really liking the way that Tech is putting the pressure. You have to be careful.
Oh, but
The
grab
grab is
though.
a good option there. Interesting. Oh, the bug by mix-up. I got grabbed. I thought I was gonna get grabbed there. Okay,
Oh
nice
man.
backdash. The
Yes,
bullet
yes.
punch is gonna get absorbed by the Mimikyu, but no attack buff for some reason. I wonder why.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's correct. Yep, that combos into Hyper Beam. So if you need to close the game out, that's the button to do it.
That's insane.
Seems like Neon really wants to close this round now.
Oh yes, I don't blame him.
Okay. The field face is looking dangerous, except that Neon just goes in, dashes up, and grabs.
Great counter. Homing gets a good duck
Okay,
from
nice
TEC.
duck, and a full screen punish.
Very nice. Getting the, I want to say, aerial ace?
Yep, that's an aerial ace with the sword stance follow-up. The pressure is immaculate from Tech right now. The spacing is crazy. The
What a
JX is not going
counter!
to be enough.
Burst is now. Cubone is here too, but not gonna
Nice power
matter.
punch. Oh, but the
Oh my.
second hit is not a counter hit, meaning that he
Oh,
is going to get interrupted.
what a vanish right there to get rid of bullet punch. To avoid a bullet punch, I mean. Excuse
Uh,
you? Oh.
it's to avoid the. Oh, that's a punish.
Ooh.
Oh, Neon was not calculating that properly. I was gonna say that he was
Yeah.
doing an amazing job at just stalling out the burst because in this situation, you have more burst than your opponent. You might as well just stall him out.
Mm.
Okay, I like this Mega Ray call though. But right now we're in a
The
very
jump.
uphill battle. This is an uphill battle for Neon to win, and
Oh
we're
my god.
not going to see it soon. Let's see.
Yeah, so close here. 20 seconds remain.
Oh my
Jesus.
god!
The hyper beam is crazy. But the bullet, not bullet, the
That's
staples.
the staples. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the reason why the staples work there is, I mean, there's so much going on. Okay, I need to compose myself. I need to compose myself. This is what happened.
There's a
Let me
lot.
break it down. The reason why Neon is doing really strong is because Hyper Beam is that one call out tool that I said that Mega Ray fulfills. Me TLDR, Hyper Beam is just Mega Ray at home. There
Mega
you
Ray
go.
at home.
It's
That's
Mega
funny.
Ray at home because it counter pierces. It's a full screen gacha tool, and you just get to throw it at your opponent. So, I mean, it's just a perfect tool against Scissor in this situation. Now let's see. Oh, okay, nice claw interrupting, just getting over that hit from the hyper beam. The CAs are coming through. The metal claw comes in. I really like this. Yeah, it seems like Tech is back online. He doesn't have that sick debuff anymore.
He said the what debuff?
The sick debuff because Tech is also sick.
Oh man, everybody out here is just not feeling their 100%.
Dude, look at this dude. He's doing
Woo.
optimals while his head is like clogged with mucus or something. Oh, wait, does this
Ooh.
confirm it too? I guess
Jesus.
it does.
Man, what are these follow-ups? Neon. Oh, the
Oh!
TEC dropping? The grab?
Okay, to be fair, to be perfectly fair,
Yeah.
it's that critical hit was very awkward. I'm not expecting him to get that. Nice bait from Neon, blocking the burst attack. Oh, goes in for that. Goes
Oh,
for
the
the second
barrier?
confusion into the hyper beam, and that's gonna take it.
Very nice call out from Neon.
Yeah, nice call. Going for the confusion into the second confusion, knowing that Tech wants to put a lot of pressure down. Oh, he got a little bit greedy, but the staples are just a little too close for you to grab Neon. Nice counter attack at the end. He's gonna make it for a hard knockdown now. And now let's see.
Ooh, what a pierce.
Oh, what a pierce. I don't think Tech knew that was going to counter as well. Okay,
Maybe not.
nice.
Ooh,
Goes in for the
nice.
silver win follow-up. I like this.
Committing to the counter, I love it. Oh, and the
Goes in for the grab. The
grab.
mix-ups are on Tech's side right now. It
Mhm.
looked like Neon's game at the beginning, but now it doesn't seem like it. I like this Mimikyu call. 1 HP left and a dream. But the swords are
Wow.
just too strong.
All right, 1 to
Now, if he had
1.
Mega Ray there, it would have
Yeah.
been different. I feel like the moment Neon stopped using Mega Ray, he started to lose more.
I think that too, actually. Stepped on the staples. Sure,
Oh,
sure.
okay. I mean, it was either the staples or the swords, but anyway. Oh my god,
Ooh,
the full screen air dash. Now
very
Neon is able
nice.
to take the hit. Nice job as well.
Whew, that shield up in time for the hyper beam.
Nice CA goes in for the grab. I like the way Neon is staying aggressive. Closes up, gets the grab back. Tech, he's not gonna set up swords. Okay, he is after the staples. Staples are more important. And now let's see. Both players are now playing very
Ooh.
patient. I say that as soon as NeonBlakk goes for the Hyper Beam.
Yeah,
But
not the
again, it's a
safest
punish
option.
tool.
Yes,
It's a
yes.
tool.
It is indeed a tool.
Okay,
Okay.
goes in for the burst attack. If I am Neon, I am Oh my
Oh my
god!
god!
If I'm Neon, I'm taking the round right now. No! What are you
Oh, he
doing?
dropped it.
This is so bad. He can still do it, but like, oh my god, this
That
is
cross
not
up
good
was
for our
in.
heroes.
Oh man, the
Oh,
JX.
only 10 seconds
Ooh,
left. Oh, that's a true
what a
punish into the
grab!
grab.
He's
Yeah, that's a
dead.
full punish right there. And they, of course, have you seen the damage from you to grab?
You right. You right.
Okay, let me tell you why that was such a that was a tough situation. Not only he dropped the combo, but side strike drains like a fifth of your synergy bar.
Oh
So
wow.
he dropped the combo and lost the burst mode to pretty much fight against the burst mode tech. But you know what? NeonBlakk stays calm under pressure and takes the game over tech.
That was a very strong, riveting start to our top four. Winners final going to the final distance of last round, last game. You love to see it. Neon taking it over TEC to be in winner side of Grands. We'll be checking out the underground part of bracket from this point on until we make it back up to the top of the bracket here. So next, we have in store for you, good people here. We have coming right up. We got YaBoy and KTK.
YaBoy and KTK. Okay. Thinking right now about that matchup. So, while you're getting that set up, let me just talk about both of those players.
Yes.
So, KTK, you guys all know him. He's usually in the top 3, top 4 of the RTG weeklies. He is a very talented Garchomp and Gengar player. He knows all of his stuff. He has really strong pressure. Can be a little bit too aggressive when it comes to his pressure again. So therefore, a smart, not a smart player, but an experienced player would be able to take advantage of that aggression and use it against him in sometimes by trying to slow him down and play more neutral. Surprisingly, one of those players is YaBoy. He is very good at downloading his opponents. I would describe YaBoy as a library that just remembers all the interactions that you've had with that player or with every player up to a certain point. So he knows what your habits are. I can't win against him because I've played him enough that he just knows exactly what I'm gonna do. So every rock paper scissors that we throw,
Yeah.
he just guesses it right. And of course, he plays his signature Mewtwo, and as well he plays a little bit of the Decidueye on this side as well. His Decidueye is nothing to scoff at, but I think that today, especially against this match, we're gonna see more of that Mewtwo.
Oh yes, I definitely do think so as well. Let's get this here loaded, shall we? Alrighty. Let's get that other music out of here. And here we go.
So Yoshin, so I told you a little bit about both of the players.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about what you think is going to happen. Like, do you think? What are your thoughts on KTK's playstyle, your boy's playstyle? Who do you think is gonna have the advantage, at least in this game one?
Um, you definitely hit a lot of the nails that I was thinking of because I definitely know KTK is a super aggressive player. Your
Oh, also,
boy,
isn't this a best of 3?
no, it's five. End of the road is always top eight, best of five.
Oh, end of the road. I forget that this is end of the road.
Yeah. But yeah, KTK is more aggressive. Your boy is more calculated. I guess I could word that. And like you said, he's a harbinger of just like your habits. So I'm not really sure if he'll like be as let me see, as aggressive as we saw Neon just a little while ago. He's definitely gonna play
Oh no,
definitely
no, your
more bait
boy.
and punish.
Correct. Yeah, no, your boy and Neon couldn't be more different, and that's one of the things that I really like about Pokken is that you can both two people can pick up the same character and they look like completely different characters. Your boy is
Yeah.
not going to spam Hyper Beam on you. He's not going to, mash teleport 3 times. He's going to stand in front of you, and then he's gonna barrier or grab you. That's the type of character that he is. That's the type of player that he is right there. Look, he's being very patient. Closes up. He doesn't care about this. Anti-airs the JX because he knows his opponent's gonna jump. He knows that he has the advantage, and now he has such a huge health lead. One single interaction can take it. But again, we're playing against a Garchomp. But Garchomp doesn't do anything against a Fire Punch, which means that your boy is gonna take the first round.
Very nice.
Okay. Nice. Homing attack beating out the CA.
Ooh, great barrier to the
Okay.
grab right there.
My god, that's scary. Your boy knowing that that's not gonna crit. His opponent's gonna be forced to block, and now he's gonna get the grab. Another grab. You're gonna see a lot of this. You're gonna see a lot of the grab animation in this set. I can already tell. Oh, the wake up DP is being blocked by KTK. That's an incredible read
Ooh.
from KTK. Hold on. I think he was expecting a barrier, but he got an even better reward with that. Your boy does win the face. He has the health advantage, but now KTK pushes back with his burst mode. Okay.
Ooh, barrier
I'm
just out
really
of
liking
reach.
this. Oh, look at the patience from the Togekiss. Nice job catching KTK. Sending him all the way back into the field phase. And the reason why Togekiss Mewtwo is very scary is because he can just walk away from a lot of the hits.
Yeah, he
He's
can.
just footsies the character, which is why it makes it so strong. I don't think this is going to KO just yet. He's gonna be left with, 3 HP.
Ooh. Oh,
But it doesn't matter. Even if you have 3 HP, a single neutral is gonna take the game.
very strong stuff for your boy right here.
Very strong indeed. I would say that in a battle of attrition where both characters are slowly getting whittled down, like their health bars are getting whittled down, Mewtwo has a slight advantage against Garchomp just because Mewtwo's poke tools are overall stronger than Garchomp's. He has a better range of projectiles. He has safer, longer range pokes.
Mhm.
He has a lot of counter tools, and his committal tools. I mean, Garchomp has better committal tools, but I feel like, again, when both players are at very low HPs and all you need is a single interaction to win, I think Mewtwo takes the cake. But the one that's gonna take the first field phase is KTK.
Oh
Okay, nice
man.
combo. Oh, nice barrier right there. Oh, but he was too little too late with the punish. Kind of unfortunate there. And now we step into the blender. KTK gets the critical hit on the Sand Tomb. Gets the drill. Is he gonna go for a reset? He's not. He's gonna
Ooh.
go for the full damage route. Nice job.
And the pocket sand too, just to add fuel to the fire.
That's right. This is scary. This is still not over yet, especially because your boy is in range. Oh, I think this is it. Oh no, the scaling for Mimikyu is a little bit too strong. Yeah, KTK opts to go in for the mix-up in the dual phase. I'm really liking this.
Oh, but great
Your boy gets
anti-air.
the anti-air. Such a
Ooh.
good... Yeah, that was the best play that you could have done there. And Togekiss, the fact that Togekiss got rid of the attack buff is the best debuff to get rid of. And now goes in for the homing attack. There's still... I mean, KTK is still winning by health, so all he needs to do is play safe just like that and gets the JX down. It was
Oh man.
scary.
Ooh, great barrier
Okay,
there.
gets the critical hit on the confusion.
We're seeing some deja vu coming from the last set where we see that go into Hyper Beam.
That's right. I mean, listen, Confusion to Hyper Beam is an optimal combo because it deals too much damage.
Oh yes.
And I like the fact that your boy is using a lot of his Pokemon moves very leisurely because he has a full bar meter. He can always go into burst whenever he wants. He just chooses not to. Nice anti-air again. KTK getting caught a lot of the times with this drills down. Oh, and goes for the grab. I
Grab.
got grabbed there.
Beautiful
Ladies and
conversion.
gentlemen, I got grabbed there. I don't know what to say.
Opening up with a
Okay,
homing
goes.
attack. Jeez.
That's right. Listen, these homing attacks are really strong. I like this route that your boy is going. He's opting to not use any Pokemon moves in case he needs to go into his burst form. He might need to contest that against KTK, but if his health drops down this much, I don't think KTK will have a chance to use his burst again.
Can't grab you, mash X. Very true, Toroshi.
Ooh, nice backdash. Mimikyu gets called, gets for the grab, and now with this field face win, he's just about to get the burst mode. KTK wants to go on the offense. He wants to get this burst attack, and he's gonna get it. Okay. This is still
Alright.
not a good spot to be in for KTK. Oh my god, canceling it that.
Alright, the synergy standoff here, so your boy going into
Scary.
it themselves. Ooh!
Okay, but your boy takes the second game as well.
Yes.
Are we gonna see a 3-0?
Whoa, crap. Almost didn't hit the
So,
button in time.
yeah. So the reason why Burst Mewtwo is scary is because one, he does a lot of damage, and two, his burst attack does a lot of damage. What's the problem with that? Is that a lot of his best combos are anti-air combos. And a lot of people are going to react to the grab burst preemptively by jumping. So if you jump and you guess wrong, guess what? You'll lost probably the same, if not more health than you would have if you would have just taken the burst attack. That's the scary thing about Burst Mewtwo, which is why you barely see the Burst Mewtwo burst attack animation, because the fear of the burst attack is scarier than the burst itself. Just how scary this situation is for your boy. Gets back into the corner, but finally is able to jump out. What an air-to-air from
Yeah, I love the
KTK.
cancel KTK did.
Oh, Fire Punch.
Ooh.
Nope, gets beaten out. Anti-air into Drill. KTK is finally online. Has he gotten the download? Maybe he has.
Ooh, what a
Oh, they
dance.
grab. Oh no.
Ooh. A quick
The
one
grab
too
was
right
just a
there.
little bit too late to
Yeah.
punish that. But I mean, I'm not surprised why your boy tried to go for grab there. Usually, when people whiff a move, they tend to block. In this situation, KTK gets right. Nice grab over there. Nice punish. And I love this. I love this patience from your boy's side, forcing KTK to either force an interaction like that. Ooh, scary. Nice mix-up. Ghosting for the grab. He's not gonna go for another setup. Oh, yeah, that's gonna get stuffed out into a full combo. Not too much damage, though. Now that's gonna
Man.
deal a lot of damage.
Oh, he's
That's
still
gonna
up.
deal...
Oh
Of
my.
course he's still up. Look at that
Gee.
damage. The drill, half of the health gone, and that was only in field phase. Speaking of field phase, we're probably gonna go back there after this coming from your boy.
Oh,
Nope,
not
he wants to
quite.
put him back in the dual phase.
Oh, that was
PSP
definitely
was
a
just not on your
drill.
boy's side. Oh, that's it. Your
Woo.
boy's gonna take the round. Oh, interesting. Because your boy didn't win the field phase there with Hyper Beam, he lost the synergy. Otherwise, he would have gained it back up, and he would have burst this game. But it's not gonna matter if he just wins the field phase like that.
Yeah, we got it back on deck. Both players full synergy gauge. When they feel the need to use it is anyone's guess. But KTK gonna go
Nice.
for the drill. Nice.
Nice drill. Drill makes the fear of IDJY, which is the little short hop JY that Mewtwo does, less scary, because it is air invincible at frame 1, so as long as you're able to react, you're good. Okay, your boy opting to go for the burst early. And I like this. KTK is just holding block. He knows that your boy doesn't want to get rid of the burst attack just yet.
Oh, he
He's
barely missed
able
that
to just
JY.
play patiently. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
that's not gonna
dodge.
connect. JX is going to hit only 3 HP left, but this is pretty much this is pretty much KTK's game.
Wow, was a really good acknowledgement on that because knowing that he had that window to get that anti-air in real fast and just getting himself on the board, very nice.
And that's what I'm saying. The best thing that you can do against Mewtwo Burst is not panic. If you
Yeah,
panic and you start mashing buttons, The only thing the Mewtwo player needs to do is just wait for you to do something dumb and then punish you for it.
Yeah. I'm gonna take this opportunity to step away from the mic for just a minute here. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. One I trust that you have it in good hands for just a few.
All right, you got it.
All right, BRB.
So now going into this game number 4. Honestly, I think I like the way that KTK is adapting right now. So I'm not really sure what the next step is going to be. That was definitely a short hop, but YaBoy misses it. Gets the homing attack stuffed by the counter attack from KTK. Now this confusion is going to hurt. Okay, opts to go for the synergy route. It seems like YaBoy knows that he's going to be able to deal more damage, and all he wants to do is build synergy as soon as possible. That pizza cutter was a little bit too high, but YaBoy was not confident enough to get the punish. Either that or he was trying to do something completely different. Still doesn't matter. Gets the swings from the Psycho Cut. And now Mimikyu just puts on the 2 debuffs. But thanks to Togekiss, that attack buff is not gonna do anything. YaBoy, why would you go for a grab there? Now, this is not a good spot to be in. This is not a good situation to be in. And YaBoy's just gonna get grabbed. Yeah, that's... It be like that. It's just one of those situations where you try to grab, that was not the time or place for a guess like that, and you paid for it. But let's see, YaBoy is now closing in. The field phase is kind of even except for that grab. Nice grab over there. The range from the Mewtwo's grabs are just too good. Just as good as the JX from Garchomp. Getting over the hit from the 5x of YaBoy. Getting the reset, getting the full combo. YaBoy with about 2/3 of his HP. Still putting up a fighting chance. The grab is not the play there, but KTK drops the combo. Gets another couple more Psycho Cuts. The Fire Spin puts more pressure. Grab is... These players are grabbing a little bit too much in my opinion. I know I incentivize to grab more. This is not the time or place to do it. KTK only has 1 HP left, but he does have Burst. If I'm him, I'll probably save it for next round in case you lose, but... Oh, Mimikyu just being Mimikyu. Ooh, this is a scary situation. Yeah, if I'm KTK, I'm saving this for next round. You might not win this round, and you're not gonna win this round. So might as well take it to game 3. I mean, not game 3, round 3.
Nice, I came back just in time.
Yeah, both players have full synergy. Opting to use the Mimikyu early. Okay, interesting. Pocket Sand comes in, takes the round. Oh my god, that drill hit! Nope. Neither player expected the drill to hit. But I'm telling you, KTK expected this to happen, and I love this. Resetting the PSP, forcing YaBoy to use the burst mode right there. But again, bouncing back, opts to go for the route that gives a double debuff to his opponent so that Garchomp and Burst doesn't deal as much damage and it's not as quick. That's gonna hit!
Oh, burst attack making its debut in the set here.
That's correct. Okay, so as I was saying, the tools that Mewtwo has for if you try to react against a burst attack grab are really strong. But again, burst attack grab is still really strong.
It is. We just saw how strong it was. That health looking mighty low for KTK. They got some work to do.
Now here's where KTK is scariest. Because he has enough health to tank 1 or 2 pokes, but he doesn't have and he's still enough in range so that he can just come back from that. And KTK takes the other game. He brought it back by the skin of his teeth.
Another game 5 situation. Love to see it.
Yeah, that is true. Another game 5. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, who's gonna face off TEC in the losers finals? Is it gonna be YaBoy with the Mewtwo, or is it gonna be KTK with the Garchomp or Gengar?
It's definitely possible, Chiroshi. Reverse 3-0 incoming.
A
It is
reverse
possible.
3-0. It's possible.
Definitely
Both of these
possible.
players are going neck to neck, so we shall see. Game number 5. They're both very patient. I like that. If you notice a pattern between all top players except for NeonBlakk, uh, is that they would be kind of aggressive, throwing a lot of pokes in the early game, and then by game 5, they're both playing very patient. They don't want to get hit.
Right, because now it's like down to the wire. We're on the final game where definitely where it matters if you advance or if you fall here.
Oh my god! Wait a minute. Your boy hasn't got hit yet. I look at all the
He
deck.
has
Is that
not, and he's
perfect?
still is he gonna get this perfect? Oh my.
Okay, goes
Okay,
for the reset.
wake
Goes
up
for the
option
reset.
here.
Oh,
Oh, what was
and
the
he goes for the grab.
drill?
He gets it perfect. Yes, sir.
Wow. Amazing presence from your boy starting off this game 5.
That's right. But listen, you see a perfect from Mewtwo, you might see a perfect from Garchomp. You never know.
Never know.
Okay.
Ooh,
Oh,
attack.
we're not gonna see a perfect from Garchomp at the very least. Yeah, boy goes in for the homing attack, gets a critical hit, and now he's just putting KTK in
Oh,
the
he dropped
corner.
it.
Gets the hit, he drops the drill, does not go through.
Oh my god, he's getting credit left and right.
Another hit. Oh, the grab
Oh,
is
the
not gonna
grab's
connect,
missing again.
and
Oh,
that
the
grab is not gonna
JX.
connect either.
These
Are we gonna?
cross ups your boy getting. Oh,
Yoshi, are
not.
we gonna see a double perfect?
I. Whoa, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
It's like we say. It's
Yeah, we're not gonna see a
possible.
double perfect.
Oh, there we
Okay.
go. Okay.
Okay, the
Counters there.
CA wins some field. Okay, I was not afraid of who was gonna win. I was worried of
Woo!
whether KTK was gonna get double perfected or not. But whether he's gonna get double perfected or not does not mean that he's going to make it. Yeah, boy takes it 3 games to 2, winning the loser semifinals, and has to face off against his Battle Pile Tech in the losers finals.
Now, how I said that the older thing was a. Hold on, give me a second.
So I mean, amazing job from both players.
Okay, I'm
I
good. Sorry.
really, you're fine. Like I said, I really liked the pressure from KTK. He just when he's on the offense, he's a scary monster to play against. But if you're able to slow him down, he's a lot more manageable to beat. And just as your boy showed us, even with somebody with such a strong offense, with such an oppressive momentum, such as Garchomp on KTK's hands, can still be overcome.
Oh, absolutely. What I was starting to say was that we went from seeing a like a new age classic with TEC and Neon matching up more often this time. We're seeing the classic with TEC and your boy coming up because this is uh what we saw a lot from like season 2 for a while since TEC's debut. It was like your boy and TEC neck and neck for quite some time until things started getting shaken up. But we're going to take things back to the where they were quite some time ago to see your boy face off against TEC in losers final.
Mm-hmm. That is correct. And for this losers finals, I did say Mewtwo versus Scizor, but now that I think about it, I feel like your boy might want to go for the CGY in this situation. The CGY is just overall a better character. I would say that the CGY is Scissor's worst matchup. I would argue that that's the case.
Interesting.
Because the thing about the CGY is that he has air footsies. he just has a lot of good tools in the air that can get over a lot of the CA stuff that the tech can do. Big air bonus could work, but you really have to be good for it because the JYs, the aerial hits from the CGY are really strong. I mean, and on top of that, the CGI has Frenzy Plant, which is a field face Dragon Punch, just like Sister has the U-turn in field face.
Right.
The CGI also has really strong projectiles that can stick around in the floor. I mean, and of course, I mean, we can't really forget about acrobatics. Acrobatics is just an air grab that has really good range, especially if you're trying to fish for an opponent that's spamming CA across the screen. So
Yeah.
if I were to play YaBoy, if I was in YaBoy's hands, I would probably pick Mega Ray and the Decidueye, but we'll see.
We will see indeed. The match is set and we're gonna be getting to watching it. And I've got a prediction set up for you guys to vote who you think is gonna take losers final here as we're about to see it start to unfold. So here we go.
But yeah, I mean, just because I'm throwing a lot of flowers to whatchamacallit, just because I'm throwing a lot of flowers to YaBoy does not mean that TEC is not out of the game just yet. And just because I'm saying that the Decidueye is Scissors Wars matchup, I'm not saying that it's like a 2-8 matchup or like a 7-3 matchup. This is like 45-55 if I'm being honest, like at best. It's just like a little bit winning for the Decidueye. It's not too crazy, as we will see right in this game number 1. And guess what? You owe me $5, Jushin. He is going Mega Ray and the Decidueye. I told you so.
I already knew about the Decidueye part, but the Rayquaza thing is a surprise to me too.
Okay, what is surprising right now is the lead that TEC immediately accrued at the beginning right now. Gets the swords hits. YaBoy already with 1/3 of his HP. The grab is not gonna connect and the side swap confirmed goes in. Oh, okay. I like this. I like this set.
Ooh, baby.
Nice. Gets the grab. Okay, and I like this. YaBoy's not gonna go for the offensive. Like we already stated that he's a very patient player. He's only going to go in if he knows that he's gonna take the advantage. Just like that. Walking around the staples, gets the hit, knows when to go in. And look at that pressure. This is even again. Okay, gets the hard knockdown. What are we gonna see?
Okay, man.
Okay, blocks the burst mode. And now we see TEC. He is holding the bug bite. He might go for it. He's gonna go for it, but after the Metal Claw connects, it's not gonna be it. 1 HP left for YaBoy. He's about to get burst, but he can't get burst with chip with you only have 1 HP. 10 seconds left. One more interaction left. And with 7 seconds left, it seems like this is gonna be TEC's game to take. The CA connects. 3 seconds left. He's gonna go for burst so that he can get a little bit more health. Oh, that's gonna be it! Grab at the last millisecond!
That's insane. YaBoy's mindset right there, just to not panic, was so hardened right there. I love it.
I can't believe that we went into the last millisecond for that. I need somebody to
Literally.
replay that and tell me when the grab connected.
That's
because
a clip right there.
Exactly, if it connected just a little bit too late, it would have been over. Oh, gets the double hit with the Metal Claw into the wall splat. Listen, you might have won by time against TEC, but that doesn't mean the TEC is out for the count.
Oh, absolutely not, for sure. Patience from both. Okay.
Nice sideway. And again, Fury Swipes. Airborne move. Perfect in field phase to get around those pesky staples. Not good enough to get against this bigger bonus from TEC. Nice combo. Not a bigger bonus, but you know what I mean. A basketball combo.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Blocks the Diglett. Okay. Scary.
Side why we do it.
I mean, yeah, once you're that low HP, anything can do it.
Yes, yes. Final round. Here we go. Just a bit of chip, yes.
Okay, the Metal Claw connects. The Bug Bite does not catch the opponent in the air. The hard knockdown into the knockdown setup.
Ooh, what a clash right there.
Flash benefiting YaBoy, finally giving him the burst mode that he wants. But the grab is going to connect from TEC, sending him all the way back into the field phase.
Ooh,
Nice
great.
JX from YaBoy. He just wants to switch faces. He doesn't want to deal with staples. Oh, he tries to stuff out the CA, but it's not going to be enough. Oh, the bigger bonus almost connects. Oh my god, that was scary. I mean, it seems kind of close, but I think this is on TEC's favor right now. YaBoy, understanding this, goes in for the burst mode and he wants to end this now. Forces out the burst mode from TEC. Just walks straight up. walks right up, but the JX is going to hit, and Tech decides to go for a That's a new optimal. I haven't seen that route, but it did so much damage.
Oh, jeez.
And then with the 17 seconds left, Duck Trio plus the swords, perfect for just timing out his opponent.
He's just going
YaBoy
burst
goes for the
attack,
burst attack. Okay, it's dangerous situation. Tries to do anything, but the staples just come down and give Tech game number 1.
Yes, indeed.
Now, here's the thing. I feel like in that block string with the swords being thrown and the Diglett being sent, YaBoy had an opportunity to throw Mega Ray. And I'm wondering if he hasn't done that because he's just not too comfortable with the support pick yet.
Just this with Rayquaza in general, or with Decidueye?
Yeah, because I mean, in that entire match that we saw, he didn't use it a single time. Compared to what Neon did, you know? Neon was sending it every single round if he could.
Yeah, like as soon as that thing was like showing that they were ready to go, he was like, "Oh yes, do that for me." But, yeah,
exactly.
Interesting that YaBoy's not taking the same initiative to use Rayquaza as much as they can. Maybe we'll see a difference going forward. What's up?
Yeah, no, I mean that's exactly what I'm saying. Some players are just more used to using attack supports like Mega Ray, like Emolga, like Frog, than others. It's just like how you can see one player using Umbreon and Lapras very well, and see other players not being able to use them at all when they have it live.
Oh my god, no.
Speaking of live, YaBoy half alive right now with only half of his HP.
Yeah.
And counting down, Tech hasn't gotten hit once. He is feeling himself. He's very confident right now. Oh, scary.
Okay, there we
nice
go. That's
job.
the rushing. YaBoy needed that damage to start up. But TEC going to burst, looking to close this round out. First attack. NeonBlakk, maybe?
So good. No. Grab. Oh, catches the air to her.
Ooh,
gets the hit. The Decidueye heard that Tech has bigger bonuses, but he also has some bigger bonuses of his own.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. I like the burst mode here. Tech still winning by health. Oh my god, that homing attack is so high in the air. And gets the hit. He catches the opponent in the air and he's gonna go for the burst attack.
Oh, I think he's dead.
Maybe. I think he's dead because of wall splat, if my math is correct. Yes, okay.
Ooh, barely.
The
I legit did not know that, but you know.
Yeah. The Decidueye burst attack does deceptively low damage. So the fact that KO'd, I'm a little bit surprised.
Ooh. Alright, so let's see if there's any more surprises that they have under their belt, because they definitely have to get themselves on the board here. TEC will take another game and run with it.
Oh my goodness. Nice forward wipe. I completely forget that the Decidueye's forward wipe is airborne, meaning that you can actually avoid the staples.
Oh, that's so clutch,
yeah, if you can just avoid it. If you see Tech doing staples a little bit too far, you can just punish him for it.
The perks of being an owl as Decidueye.
Yeah, what should I call it? The perks of being a flying bird.
Flying bird.
Unlike our other bird in this game that can't fly.
Oh no.
But he can slide.
He can fly.
So at least he got that. He can slide, but he can't fly. Alright, going back into the game. Staples. I'm surprised Tech is still throwing staples after seeing the forward wipe beats that.
Yeah. Alright, burst, standoff. Here we go. Both of them going into their synergy mode.
What a oh my god, the bigger... He's dead. Yoshin, he's dead.
Is he? Oh my god! I can't do that much. Oh my god, he's dead. That's insane. What was that conversion?
I don't know. I think it's that sick buff. I think Tech just got that sick buff right there. The brawl bugged by I got grabbed by that. YaBoy. Losing a little bit of health. I mean, he's still in this. They're both about to get burst again. Take a little bit on the advantage with that. But again, look at that. It's been a full game. And Rayquaza has been live this entire time, and it hasn't been used yet. I mean, I understand why YaBoy might not want to use it now because Mega Ray does take some of your synergy.
Yeah.
Oh, and as we can see, YaBoy using that up stance to get a little bit of synergy, being a little sneaky right there. Nice. Fury swipes, block the burst wave. No, gets reset their PSP. I would block this if I'm YaBoy. Why? Please give me burst. Oh,
Wait, is he on the wall
he
still?
slid out there. No. That
shit.
is not confirmed. That's a little bit too low for that.
Oh, counter
No,
U-turn.
YaBoy, what are you doing? The other sword was not there in order to seal the deal, but it's still fine. TEC still has the advantage, and he gets the grab. I'm telling you right now, that Mega Ray call there would have been great because TEC is either forced to use Aerial Ace, which has no follow-up because it doesn't have a sword, or just block it and it builds more space. So I think that now it's more of a matter of just not knowing when to use Rayquaza. Like I feel like YaBoy doesn't really know when to use Rayquaza in this situation now, or just at all.
Yeah, I'm not sure either because I think it boils down to what you said that when you're more used to using supports that are more so for your stat buffs instead of actually going for the offensive ones. It does take some experimentation to really know what situations you can use your offensive supports more often and like how you can time them to get your best utilization of your combos. But yeah, like YaBoy's not really using Rayquaza as effectively as they can, like nowhere near as much as we saw Neon use them just a little while ago. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm curious if they will start to just kind of throw it out there just to kind of like maybe just a button check TEC here and there. But yeah.
Okay. Speaking of checking, TEC is just checking all the boxes right now.
Ooh,
Frenzy Plant
Frenzy
finally
Plant?
comes into the game. Another Frenzy Plant, why not? One more for good measure.
One more, why not?
Ooh, scary.
We almost ate that entire thing,
Nice.
but nice.
Stuffs
YaBoy.
out the entire CA. Oh, but this one's not gonna get stuffed out. I know that for sure. Diglett comes in.
Ooh,
Oh, he tries to dash up and block, but it doesn't work. Falling JY into the bullet punch into the grab. It's just gonna shred through YaBoy's HP.
oh my god, the grab. Not quite gonna take it just yet, but full meter of synergy. Ooh,
Okay,
distance
I'm liking
attack.
this. I'm liking this pokes. 15 seconds left. I'm not sure what I'm more afraid of. The time ticking down or TEC taking the game.
Oh my god. Ooh, the bullet punch. Like I thought he was gonna get the follow from that one leg sweep into something, but that bullet punch will.
Yeah, that bullet punch will take it. TEC probably thought that he was just gonna hit the block, and that's why he went for the sword throw. Nice Jakes for the field face.
Okay, got the Oki. YaBoy punishing hit from the.
Nice, I like this
what
setup.
Ooh.
Oh, but the grab is not the play there. Bullet punch is gonna beat that interaction, and now he's gonna get sent flying back into the duel. Oh, field face back into the duel face thanks to the frenzy plant.
Alright.
Okay,
Sliding into a basketball combo.
why did TEC go 6x there? Like he had no business going 6x there, but it paid off, I guess. So you know what? There's a reason why he's in losers finals.
Oh yeah, Jesus. Crazy conversion war right there, but TEC fighting right back with an answer. Diglett gonna help with support, gonna get blocked. Going to Sergio on their own while YaBoy's just manages. There's the Rayquaza, but it might be a little
That's
bit.
not when you want to use Mega Ray. He's already up in the. There. You know what? I take that back. Nice Mega Ray. Nice Mega Ray. Nice Mega Ray, dude.
He saw when he was at his apex of the jump and said, "I got this."
Oh, but this is still not over yet.
Oh no!
Only 18 seconds left.
Ooh,
Nice CA. This combo is. I don't think it's gonna take it. Wait a minute. But with this wall bounce, with only 18 health left, you definitely have the health lead now. And with only 5 seconds left.
Oh jeez!
No,
the
like this,
landing!
YaBoy. TEC with 3 games takes it. It was so close. He was so close to win by time there.
Man, you hate to see it.
You do hate to see it. But, you know what? It happens, it's part of the game, and TEC took 3 of those games.
He did. So we'll be going into what will be grand final, baby. Let's go.
The
That is
rematch
exciting.
between TEC and YaBoy. Interesting to see. I mean, interesting to see if Neon is able to beat TEC, because I know this is gonna sound surprising, but like I said, TEC was not playing his best against Neon. He was feeling a little bit groggy there. Now that he's back online, he looks like back to normal TEC. Now that I saw that game against YaBoy.
And you love to see the back to normal, cause yeah, I unfortunately mean I'm not to my full normality at the moment. Jari, appreciate you saying hope you feel better
I
soon.
mean,
Thank you,
yeah,
thank you.
as normal as you can get.
Yeah, yeah, as well as you can get, because TEC himself might not even be 100%, but well enough to be on stream again, or well enough to maybe be in a better fighting spirit. Because like I'm not well. Of course, he streamed yesterday. Otherwise, we would be able to kind of borrow from his VOD in just a little while here. But yeah, glad to see him online. Hoping he's feeling better. Hope we both be back to 100% real soon. But moving along here, we're gonna be going into Grand. I think it could be a good time for a quick ad break. If you guys want to go grab yourself a snack, if you want to, get yourself some more drink. I might actually be doing that too. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna get myself some more drink. And hope you guys been enjoying the game so far. Thank you again to Juan for helping on the commentary. Hope you guys have been enjoying it so far. We will be right back. There we go. Now you can hear me. Alrighty, guys. We are back from our quick pause, quick break here. Hope you guys are ready to see some more exciting Boken tournaments of Pokken. We are here. Grands is incoming. So we have
That's right.
Yeah, we have NeonBlakk versus TEC. Neon fighting from the winner's side, and TEC coming from the underground.
Now here's the thing. Here's the thing about Neon. I fear for him.
Oh boy.
Because there's something about being in the winner side of grand finals that can make you a little bit too comfortable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like like every time I see somebody in the winners grand final side, they drop like 3 games. Like it goes into the bracket reset, and yes, that's hype for you, but that's not good for the mental health of the player. You know what I mean? That's not too good for your mental. I hope that Neon plays it top notch, super good into the grand finals, so that we don't see a reset. Because if we see a reset, things are gonna be looking a little bit more tough for our heroes. And by our heroes, I mean, you know, Neon.
Yes. Alright, let's see a battle of heroes right here unfold for us. Let's go into our bank of replays and let's get into the action. Grand Finals starts now.
Okay, so NeonBlakk versus TEC, Sister versus Mewtwo. We already talked about what what both of the characters do and how the matchup goes. I'm expecting to see a little bit of the same thing, but now, again, you have to switch the name. You got him. Thank you. Now, I feel like Neon needs to play it, needs to see the type of playstyle that TEC is using. Because if he's playing more aggressive, then Neon can just, play his usual game. If TEC is playing a little bit safer, a little bit more passive, then Neon needs to step on the gas pedal a little bit more. Just like that. Nice catch. Goes into the triple punches. And now it seems like it's going to be an even match today. For now. Okay, nice CAs from TEC. Using a lot of CAs right now. Ooh, the Psycho Cut is going to get absorbed and punished with the hover stance into the bug bite.
Oh man, getting clipped right there. Okay, the teleport. Ooh.
Okay, I like the fact that Nian tried to go for a Focus Blast again, knowing that it worked in the last time. But listen, the same trick is not gonna work on the same player twice. 2 HP left for his opponent. And Farfetch call. Okay, so I mean, yeah, Farfetch was not the play there.
No.
Go ahead. So Farfetch is not the call there, but I mean Farfetch as a support set is very interesting because what Farfetch does is that if your opponent does a button, you can interrupt his combos with it. You can add pressure if he confirms because it's just a full combo conversion. And I mean, he's just a good support. He fills up quickly as well. He's a solid character. That's why you see a lot of Braces run Farfetch.
Oh, I see. The TEC is making quick work of the HP here, but the U-turn. Diglett not gonna make it to them. Actually, they will. Unless Bullet Punch hit them.
Yeah, one of the Bullet Punch hits, goes in for the Wolf Split into the grab, and then the second grab. I mean, that's just a checkmate situation if I've ever seen one.
Man, that was so quick.
That was a pretty quick game one, especially for a character with high HP like Mewtwo to be taken down this quickly, but I'm not surprised that much. Now I want to see a little bit of adaptation from NeonBlakk. I want NeonBlakk to realize that TEC is not going for a lot of CAs anymore. At least he's not going for CAs in dual phase. He's going for a lot more CAs in the field phase. And now, we're going into this game number 2. I'm just hoping Neon knows what to do. He presses the right button, and by the right button, I mean the Farfetch button. And the Hyper Beam button. No, it seems like he switched back into Mimikyu Mega Ray, which is still a really good support pick against this character. Mimikyu overall is a really good pick. Okay. Sidewide getting beaten out by the CA. Grab is not going to be far enough, and that's going to be punished with a hover Y. That's the scary thing about Bug, is that, yes, he is saying from a relatively far place, but you can just react quickly with the hover Y that combos into whatever you want it to be. Now let's see, goes in. The grab is going to be crushed. What's up with Mewtwo's and trying to grab TEC? I mean, yes, he goes into CA, but he also likes to attack a lot.
You do.
Nice forward wide to CA through that projectile. I like this. I like the fact that TEC, I don't know if that was on purpose, but he took the Psycho Cut because Mimikyu was gonna connect if he blocked it. And with 2 HP left and 14 seconds left, all TEC needs to do is honestly just spam projectiles at this point. He doesn't really need to do much. Especially play around the staples just like that. 3 seconds left. Staples connect.
His toe.
Those staples are too good.
The staples are very good. Alright, keeping his distance. And he's trying to, but these staples are eternal.
Yeah.
Oh my
We're gonna
God.
see that the problem that the Decidueye was able to avoid quickly. It's tougher to avoid with characters like Mewtwo, although Neon is able to avoid them pretty masterfully there. The CA is not going to connect and it's going to be punished by a full range bullet punch into basketball combo. Nice Focus Blast again. Focus Blast does 2 things, by the way. Focus Blast 1, oh, that was a little bit too early, Neon. Focus Blast both gets rid of the staples down, and it's also a way to stall out the CEA from TEC in the field phase. One way that TEC can avoid it is, of course, by just not doing anything, just walking away. Nice teleport back. That is a true punish right there.
Yeah, good awareness from Neon point.
Go for the grab. Well, not there, but like he should have gone for the grab a little bit earlier. Nice Mimikyu call here.
Ooh.
Oh, I like this. But he,
okay.
okay. It almost worked, but the air dash pushed TEC away from the Mimikyu hit string. So,
I see.
forcing out the combo. No, that's not the burst. Oh no.
It's too far. You're gonna get a burst attack of his own.
I don't know what happened there. Listen, the curse is how I told you, Joshi. You don't listen. I'm telling you about this curse. In the grand finals winner side, they just get too comfortable and then they get bracket reset and then they're like, oh shoot, what do I do?
I mean, yeah, that is good. That is true. You can't be too comfortable in the winner side because yeah, things like that can happen, as you said. I mean, this is a situation where I was informed that replays were corrupted, unfortunately. So we're gonna go to our browser here and see if we can borrow footage from our bug boy friend TEC and
right.
finish up this set here. Oh, I see. I have a follow. Fizzlemile now following. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. I'll just say it.
Okay, yeah, let's get on to this next game.
Yeah. Just gotta scrub through this here replay and see where it is. Wait, what is this track? I don't recognize this one. Oh, Training Mode. It's been a hot minute. Alright, let's see. I'm pretty sure this was. Let me see, refresh this, make sure. Sorry for the abrupt stop, peeps. Gotta make sure I can pinpoint where exactly I'm Okay, here we go. Oh, that's what you were saying, like, cause like he still streamed, but he didn't have like his mic or anything. Oh God, not the dying lungs too. Jeez, we still here. Give the road a shot. All right, let's see. I think actually, thankfully he has big bright yellow numbers that show up, so I'm able to actually see exactly where we can follow up from. That last game was on Talia Beach.
I was paying attention to the game, not the stage, my dude. It's game 3 though.
Yeah, game 3 is coming because I see the big 2-0 so far for TEC here, so I'm assuming that's where we're gonna be picking up right as soon as this ends off here. Unless it was a previous. Let me see. Come on, game loading. Okay, no, that's a wild YaBoy. That's too far back.
That should be game 3.
Yeah, game 3 should. Okay, so this is just. I'm thinking the right thing. Oh, it's going to be on Talia Beach. My fault. Because it already says 2-0. All right, we got it. All right, so let's get that nice theater mode here. Do I have a source for browser? I can make one super fast.
All good?
Yeah, just gotta get the source selected and make that visible. And yeah, here we go. I can get the how do I get the chat away? There we go. Now we should be cooking.
All right.
All right.
Wait, why are we watching this in tech stream? What's going on?
I already said it was corrupted. The replays
I
beyond
see.
that point.
All right. Well, game number 3. We're gonna see. We can't see the synergy bar from tech, but it's there.
God, yeah, Neon was talking about that to me.
So let's see what happens. Okay. I'm pretty sure there's no commentary, so you can put the volume too.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a good point. You're right.
At least we can have audio.
There we go. Whoa. I'll just mute this tab. Alrighty.
Okay. Gets the okay. Metaclaw hits the grab. Diglett is going to come in. I'm not a big fan of the Mimikyu, especially because you can just get comboed like that. And there goes your attack buff. Into the second grab.
Nice stuff in TEC. Sorry about that. Quality. Come on. You got it. You got it, game. You got it. You got it, brother. There we go.
Now into the field phase. CA getting stuffed out by the U-turn. Gets the grab and gets the fire spin. Okay, Neon kind of playing like YaBoy.
More calculated and such. Ooh, but the counter attack.
Goes in, fights back with the bullet punch. Goes in for the basketball combos. Into the aerial ace, but a little bit too many hits. Yeah, that's what I'm asking myself too. Somebody's playing Pokken in the background, Churrasco.
Oh,
Main
hold
menu
on.
music out here.
That was
Neon slowly closing in.
well, the swords were still on.
But the
Oh,
Mimic is not going to be enough. Oh, tries to bait out the Hyper Beam. Tech ducks accordingly, and the CA is going to hit. As we can see, Tech is playing a lot more patient now. He knows that if he just lets Neon throw a bunch of moves out, eventually he'll do something that's unsafe. With only 14 seconds left, 13 seconds left on the clock.
ooh,
1
good synergy.
HP, but
Oh,
I
but
mean,
Diglett?
good synergy, but at the same time, I mean, we're talking about 16 health points and 5 seconds left. All Tech needs to do is burst back.
Oh, that's
That's
big.
anything but that, Tech. Why would you go for a long range? You know that your opponent wants to close in. I mean, Neon takes a round here. That's just a given. 1
1
HP?
HP, that's crazy. Does he still? Oh my god. You turn.
Yeah, he got it. Okay.
Ooh. Neon barely clutching
I
that one.
can't believe it. Listen, if Tech came back with 1 HP after that burst attack, I would have been livid. I would have been like, this dude, like
This
that
dude.
goes beyond that goes beyond
Oh.
plot armor. That's just BS. But anyway. Okay, tries to
Ooh.
go for the grab, tries to get a little bit smart, but Tech knows about it. He goes for the JX. Diglett is going to hit, and look at that, he's still being chased down. Nice hover while knowing that the second hit is not half armor. And now let's see. Staples hit the opponent out of the air. JX is going to connect now. Nice grab. Another fire spin. Just put him on another loop. Just give him another loop. Nice!
Bury the homing
Opts
attack.
to go for the homing attack. Gets the
Ooh.
counter attack, but doesn't go for the punish. He should have gone for the grab, but that's still fine. Mimikyu comes in. The hits are coming in.
But the counter's coming out
Barely
too.
enough space to come out. Oh! Oh my
My
god, the raw
god.
Hyper Beam beats the Bullet Punch. But Tech does have burst. I was not aware.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good point. Alright, oh,
Okay,
that reached
the
him. Jesus
max
Christ.
range at the top.
Excuse me.
The bug bite connects, and I think that's gonna be
What?
enough to
So
take
many.
out Neon. I'm
So many
saying
1
enough just
HP.
because time. Yeah,
Woo.
time. Listen, you don't have the plot armor that Tech does. Tech is just gonna take the game. Resetting the bracket one more time.
Beautiful stuff.
And by one more time, I mean, like, let's be honest. Whenever Tech is in the loser set, he resets the bracket.
Yeah, it's basically a given. You're right. Alright, we do have replays for most of the resets. Let's go ahead and go back into our own operation here.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we have grand final part 2, the reset.
The reset. Yes, sir.
Go ahead and give points out. Choose outcome. TEC was chosen, as I can tell here. So there's some prediction points distributed right there. We're gonna go ahead and start the other one up for who will win the grand final reset.
Now, okay, so now that the curse is gone, right? Neon, lost he got the reset. Now it's time for Neon to actually get back in the game and win. Is that gonna happen? Could happen.
Good.
Could not. Could. All I'm saying is that when Tech has a lot of momentum, it's very difficult to tell what's gonna happen. At the very least, I'll say that the way that Neon has been playing, he has been taking Tech to time quite often. So, we'll see.
We will see for sure. Alright, let's go ahead and get into game 1 of the reset. Let's get it. That's not the right thing. Browser, you're not needed at this time. There we go.
Okay, going in for the game 1 of the bracket reset of the grand finals.
Yeah.
let's see. Okay, we still have the same supports. I like the Diglett against the Mewtwo. Oh my god, I don't know who's getting rewarded for doing the worst interaction, but it seems like Neon is doing pretty well. Tries to go for a tick throw, but it does not work. Bullet Punch is going to be the one that meets NeonBlakk's attack. Okay, I just realized that we're back in the game. That's why I was confused.
Oh,
Okay. Okay, just raw Fire Punch. Why not? Jumps away from the Bug Bite. And another full screen Bullet Punch goes for the second Bullet Punch into the Bug Bite. Neon is not looking too good right now. Another staple comes in. Nice Mimikyu, getting the attack buff and winning the face as well. All Neon needs to do is... That's an interesting way to deal with Diglett. But if you're gonna get caught like that, it's not gonna be too much of a good thing. 10 HP left, 14 seconds left. There might still be a chance if he's able to get a nice, like, never mind.
Staples.
I was gonna say a nice Hyper Beam, but
yeah.
it wasn't meant to be.
It was not.
Okay, let's see. Nice barrier. Goes in for the Drain Punch. Jumps over the hit, but he was just too low to get punished. CA is going to connect another CA and another grab. Now this is the Neon that I'm talking about. Just goes in for the mix-up, throwing the opponent off. Goes for the second grab. It's not going to be enough to take the round, but it's going to be enough for a reset for the Fire Spin. Confusion is not going to hit. NeonBlakk probably thought that TEC was going to expect another grab. But all I'm seeing is TEC grabbing NeonBlakk for half of his HP. Nice. Avoiding with the Icicle Crash. Icicle Crash. Okay. That shield is looking very red. The staples are not going to hit Neon, meaning that he's able to win the phase. Forces the burst one more time. I don't want Neon to burst. I think he needs to save it for next round, but he has to be very careful not to lose now. His HP is so low that anything can kill him now, especially after the chip damage. And just like that, the anti-air takes it. TEC takes another game. Like, that's the thing. That's just the thing that you have to be careful with. When you're that low HP, an anti-air can kill you, a poke can kill you, a sword throw can kill you. If you had a little bit more, maybe you could have had the chance to survive.
Hit the wrong button, but we good, we good. Hold on, what you said survivability one more time?
Oh, well, I was saying that in situations like that, where your HP is so low that any poke can kill you, you have to be very careful with just going for jumps and everything. It's when you have like 90 HP where you can take a hit or two. That's when it's alright to take clips like that.
Yeah, I understand what you mean with that. Alright, but clipping, let's see, early on, trying to get some clips here. Staples missing. Neon with the homing attack on outmaneuvering TEC's advances, starting off this field phase into duel phase. Oh, he got hit before the teleport!
Yeah, the teleport did not come out in time, meaning that NeonBlakk is going to get half of his health deleted.
Oh boy.
By the combo. Another Focus Blast. Okay, I'm beginning to turn around and just think that, you know what? Focus Blast is actually a really good option here. I really like the Focus Blast in field phase from this side of Mewtwo. And this combo is just perfect. Nice reset as well. Amazing job. Goes in for another one. Barrier gets stuffed out by the DP. But now, here's the thing. Oh, this is really good actually. Nice. Into the phase shift, I like that. You choosing the button that's gonna hit the most grab. I wonder if Hyper Beam was a better tool, but I guess it doesn't matter because Neon is gonna take the next round.
Alright, round 2 coming at you. Like he said, well, that's not Focus Blast, but similar.
Yeah, that's not
animation.
Focus Blast, that's CA.
That's CA.
Oh, I think Neon dropped the combo. Nice block, blocking the second one. Now goes for the grab there, and now the Fire Spin is going to connect.
Ooh, what a counter. A grab.
Grab.
Oh,
Yeah, TEC is just forced to go burst now.
oh
My god, the longest range grab. Not even I expected that to connect. And I play Shadow Mewtwo.
Gee.
Okay, the staples clip the opponent. Neon is now losing a little bit of HP, not too much. But the thing is that because TEC is in rage, he deals extra spicy damage. As you guys can see, the swords are being thrown. Okay, I like this. This is tough. I don't know how to feel about this because if Neon loses this round with burst, he's not gonna have burst for game 3. I don't know if bursting was the right decision, but TEC, he just wants to close it out. That's a little bit too far range.
Oh, the bug bite missing.
Come on, Neon.
Oh, getting the cycle
hit.
cut.
And takes game number 2 for the bracket reset.
Let's go. All right. Game number 3.
That's right. So for game number 3, there's not more that we need to talk about. At this point, the only thing that you're going to see now is adaptation, pass adaptation, pass adaptation. TEC knows what Neon wants to do. NeonBlakk knows what TEC opts to do, and in order to counter that, he needs to play different. I think this type of game, it is Neon's game plan to change the way that he attacks his opponent, and it is TEC's game plan to adapt quick enough so that he doesn't lose the game.
Well said.
Okay. Nice spacing on the staples, gets the hit and wins the field phase. CA is gonna get stuffed out by the bullet punch. Ooh, nice quick release CA. Grab is not going to connect. TEC knew that the grab was coming. And he trades a little bit of damage for the field phase.
Ooh, counter it. Alright, good. The Diglett support coming in. We're good to jump.
Okay, I like the way the full jump, but he has to be careful because TEC can catch his opponent off the air with the bigger bonus, as we saw against YaBoy, and as we're about to see with this basketball combo right now.
Ooh, very nice.
Okay, with only 15 seconds left.
Oh, he's
1 HP left. Yeah, but it's not a good spot to be in. This is not the 1 HP that you want to see.
Ooh. That was a 50-50 for sure.
It was a 50-50, but in those situations, most people tend to grab. Just because you drop the combo, so your first option is, oh, okay, I'm gonna expect my opponent to hold block so that they don't get hit. And, you know, TEC knew that. TEC just goes for a quick poke with 2Y, and yeah. Now goes in for the double sword throw. Bullet punch is not going to connect. Oh, and the bigger bonus as we were talking about. That's it. That's it for the game number 3.
And welcome to my man Jay in the chat. Alright, so that's 2 in TEC's favor. Beautiful. Still wanted that grab. Yep, still wanted the grab. Not really a spoiler there. Because games are coming.
Now for the next, I mean, TEC is winning 2-1. One more game to make it himself the champion. But with the way we've seen Neon play, if he's able to maintain the gas in the pedal, maintain his momentum, unless he runs out of steam, he has a good chance of taking the tournament.
Yes, indeed.
Let's see. Okay, same stage. Interesting. Nice coincidence right there, but this is definitely a different game. No, are you sure this is not the same game as we saw before?
Oh wait, it actually might be. Hold on.
This looks very similar.
Okay. Apologies.
Yeah, this is the same game.
Alright, yeah, I got you. Okay, yeah, that adds up. Okay. My fault, Pete. Let's get into the true game 4. Yeah, it's very rare that we go right back to the same stage. Oh, that was probably the first sign.
Okay, there we go.
There we go.
Now that we see into the last game.
All right, game.
Or
4.
not the last game actually. Not the last game. I thought this was game 5.
Oh, well, potentially.
Bro, I don't know. This feels like game 5 at this point. This is a bracket reset.
But this is in fact game 4. However it may feel.
Oh my god! Okay, I'm gonna keep it real. I thought that was gonna wall splat.
Ooh.
I thought that was gonna wall splat as well. TEC dropping the combo there at the end. Goes for the focus blast hit.
Interesting conversion to focus blast after the confusion there.
Goes for the fire spin. I see what he was cooking. I like what he was cooking, but it did not work there. NeonBlakk with only 98 HP left. Goes for the grab. Nice job.
Very good teleport punish.
Let's see. Fire spin comes in.
Ooh, beautiful grab.
Telekinesis. And yeah, he needs to go for one more reset in order to get the W. And he gets the guess correctly.
Nice.
Now, next game, we're going to see... Next round.
We'll
Next
see
game,
a
next
point
round.
blank hyper beam for one thing.
We're gonna see a point blank hyper beam, that's right.
Well, not point blank, but first
the
second.
bug bite. Getting the critical hit on the counter attack. NeonBlakk probably expecting the Exisor in that situation instead. But the homing tanks are gonna come in.
Ooh, the clip of the JY. Wait, counterattack. Neon.
Yeah, nice CA over there. But the burst mode comes in. The JY is going to avoid the grab. Oh, but he drops the combo. That's not what you want to see when you're in the grand finals. Gets the hit, gets the grab. Finally gets the grab there. And now goes in for a fire spin. No, he wants to go for Mimikyu.
Oh, he stopped.
Oh,
no way.
No. You have to be careful because the Mimikyu, the support hits are always counting as heavy. They go through the light armor from the burst mode.
Insane. Well, we talked game 5 into existence because now we have ourselves a game 5. Alrighty. And then we do actually have to borrow from TEC stream one final time here for our last game here. So let's go back to this stream and gotta scrub. There we go. I have pinpointed where it should be starting up. All right, so let's mute that for a second. And yes, very familiar setting of Talia Beach just now. So yeah. Okay, that was the familiarity of that. Just letting that catch up until I hit the resume on that. I hope you
Mm-hmm.
guys have been enjoying this set, a riveting uh grand final reset. About to see the final game. Okay, there we go. That's the Mimikyu call out right there. And here we go. Gonna mute this side of things here and gonna bring it right here for you guys.
Okay.
And just okay, there we go. All right.
So, game number 5. Now the last game. Now I can get to say that. Now the last game.
Now the last game.
Now the last game. We're gonna see. I mean, Neon has been playing so well. I'm not. I really want Neon to win. That's the thing. I want Neon to win just because he's shown a lot of effort today. You can tell that he has practiced against this matchup specifically, and he just has the tools to do it. TEC, he's getting a little bit too comfortable. He's been playing a couple other games on the other side. He's not as good as he always is, but that's fine because sometimes he's got to try other stuff.
Yeah.
That's why I want Neon here to hopefully take it, because I mean, if he does, then that means that TEC is going to be playing this game a lot more.
Very true.
Now let's see. Nice CA. Goes in for the 2-wipe because that's a guaranteed wall splat. Gets the second drain punch. Bro, Neon is playing so good. Neon is playing so well right now. Okay, CA is gonna get stuffed out by the Diglett. They're both at relatively even amount of life points. Oh, HP. Health points, life points, HP. Burst comes through. I did not know that he had burst. But I did not know that he was gonna go for a bug bite there either. 5 seconds left. That's probably gonna mark doom for his opponent. Yeah, with 1 second left, there's not really that much that you can do. TEC playing it for time.
Definitely smart. All right, so TEC sitting on tournament point here. What can Neon do to switch things up to ensure it can be as close as it can be?
Let's see. Okay, getting stuffed out with the JX. Oh, but drops the combo. He was just a little bit too low. Let's see. I like the teleport backs. The only oh, okay. Nice JX as well. I got hit by that. I did not expect that to happen. He goes in for another... Neon is going for a lot of resets, now that I think about it. And I think if TEC starts to pick up on that, he'll have a bigger advantage. Okay, jumps over. The bullet punch connects, but the bug bite does not.
Ooh, what a grab.
Okay, nice dash up grab. Gets the critical hit as well. And now he can go for another fire spin. Nice! The CA stuffs out the counterattack with only 18 seconds left.
Oh
He
my,
goes for the second grab!
Oh, Neon.
And now we're final game, final round.
Let's go. I'm more excited than when I sound, I promise. I'm just sick.
But let's see. Hyper Beam comes through. Yeah, you get the Synergy Crystal there, and then you are good to go. The Field Face is gonna go for TEC. He probably has Burst now, if I did my math correctly. And Neon is about to get Burst, but with that Hyper Beam, he's gonna go with the Synergy down a little bit more. That's the one thing that you can expect as a Scissor player, is that in this situation, Neon does not want to use Hyper Beam, just in order to keep up with the Burst, in order to do a Burst fight.
Yeah.
Now let's see, slowly closing in. The homing attack goes around the staples and gets the hit. He has the advantage. Mimikyu is live, meaning that he can do anything except for grab. Grab is not the thing that you want to do there.
Alright, good bug bite.
180 HP. He's about to enter Rage, which is exactly what happened after getting hit by that. Mimikyu's gonna come in, giving space for Neon to do anything, something. using burst mode is one of those things.
All right.
Dashes back, tries to avoid the Diglett, but all he's doing is giving space for TEC to time him out. Burst comes through, but the perfect block comes in and the homing attack goes through.
Oh wait,
Oh,
does he
I think
dodge
that hit.
this? Oh, he got.
No, that's gonna be it.
Wow. What a call out to finish it.
Oh my goodness. And with that burst attack, I mean, you don't want to use JY against Scissor because he has burst. But anyways, TEC is going to be the one to take it. He is going to be your end of the road 10 champion.
Yes, sir. We love to see it. We had it down to the wire, the final game, final round. Wouldn't have had it any other way. I emulate Churroshu's excitement. Let's go. We got ourselves another season under wrap here. Another one for the books for sure. That'll be a big congratulations to TEC. So that is going to be changing up here to end of the road. NA number 10. Following his victory at Road to Greatness number 100. So taking the final weekly and taking the quarterly tournament as well. So great, oh, absolutely fantastic performance here. I have no idea if like the usual interview will be possible. I think he's streaming now at the moment, right?
Maybe, I'm not sure.
We're just borrowing his music for the last part of this too. It might vanish though, so I'll probably go like my own music after a few here. But in the meantime, I'm gonna be getting his run together.
Okay. But I mean, if you guys have Pokken, and if you guys want to try playing against very strong opponents, then definitely try out, going to RTG or trying out any of the other tournaments that are happening.
Yes, yes.
Because this
Absolutely.
community is still great, it's still fun, and I mean, Pokken is just a really fun game to watch and to play.
Oh, it is on both ends. I was actually playing for a bit. I decided to go on ranked for God knows why, and I was just like playing because I was like I haven't played ranked in like literally like 2 years, so let's just do it just because. And I gained 50 points, lost like 140 points. I was like, yep, this is why I quit ranked. Like literally won 2 games and lost two and barely broke even. No, I went way less than breaking even. So yeah, definitely I can't quite recommend the ranked mode. I mean, if you're like early on, if you're able to, get your dubs, but it starts to get a lot of, wishy-washy with the win-loss ratio, point percentages. Because yeah, it was even worse in the original game of Wii U. Trust us. But doesn't seem like it's been entirely fixed for DX, unfortunately. But you can still go into what the new mode in each DX was with the groups. You can join a group and just kind of see who's active and uh use those rooms to be matched up with people and just get a bunch of friendlies. Like one was saying, we have a lot of great people in the Poké community. There's the main Discord. There's the main Cord for the Poké community, where there's also a weekly that happens every Sunday today at I want to say 2 p.m. Eastern time, the Ferrum Fist weekly.
Yeah, the Fair and Fist Challenge, and if you guys want to see some of the highest level of Pokken that you'll ever see in your life, stay tuned for October, where Curtain Call, which is a live Pokken tournament event, is going to be happening in New York City, and it's going to
Let's
be
go.
streamed live straight into the internet.
Ooh, let's go. And then I know that Riggs was actually saying that he was going to be showing up for that and actually helping out with the commentary. So that's definitely something to look out for.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
Yep.
you know what? It was a
Oh, what's up?
pleasure being here, and it was a pleasure, you know, commentating for everybody because I just love talking about Pokken. So thank you
Of
very much
course.
for bringing me here, Joshin.
Oh, thank you for being here despite my my lateness. I apologize to you and everybody again for that. Did he did?
But
Did you hear?
yeah, all
Oh,
right.
I
What's
was
up?
like, I thought you already. I thought you had
No,
dipped
no, no. I'm
before
still
I
here. I'm
said.
still here. I thought you're gonna say something else. My bad.
No, I was just saying that. Yeah, I appreciate you and appreciate everybody who was here. Despite
Yeah.
my despite my slight lateness, I apologize again.
No, you're good. You're good. But yeah, it was nice seeing you all, and I hope you guys have a wonderful time.
Alrighty, thank you. Have a good one. And that is him blipping out of existence. Alright, thanks for the raid, Preston. Appreciate you as usual. Excuse me. I was finishing getting TEC to run calculated here. I'm gonna actually look on the side here. Let's see, start. I see a. Let's see, let's go to Twitch. Let's go to our home screen here. Let's see. I. Okay, TEC says, I'm alive again. Not all the way, but getting there. It gets more practice done.
The new I.
Alright, we're muting that to not get got. Oh, wait, it's rating me. Yo. That actually works out really well. Yo, TEC, the man himself. Are you available for an interview, or are you still not, 100%? Because as you can hear from from me, I'm also not 100%. But if you think you got like a minute or a few in you, that'd be good. But if not, then definitely just tell me in the chat. It's all good. I say congratulations to you regardless. Rig says, "Oh, W for sure, for sure." Score is wrong, bro. I'm working on it. You just got here. Good lord, this is from last week. Let me get there. Let me. I don't. There's not even a name yet. There. You been here, dog. So you know I was changing it then. Calm down. It's all gravy, bro. Good. Wait, is winner's final. There it is. Neon. Yes, Beyond. No, Neon. Black. 3-2. I figured you was probably lurking. Preston asked doing more Pokemon Shield stream. Jay asked the same question. Oh, a follow. Thank you. Thank you, Terrible Blake Main, for the follow. Appreciate it. What's the character Blake from? I want to say Street Fighter, but I'm probably wrong. Hello. Cross tag? Ah, okay. Nice, nice. I'm not sure if I'm familiar with that game. Let's see. That's. Wait, what about 2 was your boy? She's a third party? Ah. From Ruby. Oh, Ruby. Okay, got you, got you. Alright, winners round 3 was 3-1 against your boy. Get that in here. Yeah, because all the top 8 was best of 5. Wait, I think that is semifinals. Wait. Yeah, your boy is semifinals. So let's. Alright, so let's. This is like a loop, so I'm gonna change this music real quick. Let's get the Goated Magic Heart Festival track going. Let's get it. Do 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 do. Appreciate you shouting people out, Preston. I don't think 20 is here, but you never know. He might be. He is a master lurker. Yeah, I deleted it. Oh boy. Finally on black, and then grand final. Went with the 3-0. It's young. And it came out to 3-2. Alright, so that is your TEC run here, folks. Let's see. I'm not sure if he's in chat still. Big appreciate the rain. Just in case it might not have had like the sound on or anything. Let's see. Very soon. Quick interview. It's from that. Alright, so while I'm waiting for a response, possibly in the next minute or so, TEC, just wanted to reiterate that I appreciate you guys for tuning into the stream a lot. Not gonna lie, I was debating if I was gonna stream at all, and then when I came to the conclusion that I would stream, I was like, I wonder if I'll just like make it be a totally mute stream where the gameplay did all the talking for me. But I didn't want it to be completely mute, so I was reaching out with people that could help commentate. And thankfully, little homie Juan could come and help pick up the mantle and help be you know, the bigger part of having the knowledge and being able to do more to play-by-play. So he was able to help me help alleviate more of the stress off me. Excuse me, because for that reason right there. Yours truly is not feeling 100%. Unfortunately, I am kind of sick. Got a congestion, cold thing going on. So with the question being asked earlier, if I'd be playing Pokemon Shield, the answer is unfortunately no. As much as I want to, because my homie 20XX was wanting to continue it last night, but I wasn't good. Oh, are you actually here? What's up, man?
What's up?
Me and you are just two peas in a pod, huh? How are you, dude?
I'm doing all right. I'm feeling better today.
Glad
you
to
talk.
hear it. Glad to hear it, dude. Terrible Blake Man was saying both you and TEC. Yeah, the appearance, yeah. He surprised me too. Congratulations on your dub, TEC.
Thank you.
Of course.
It was hard. That was a hard fought battle yesterday.
I can imagine. Okay, I was seeing like what I missed in Discord. All right, but yeah, glad that you were able to give us a few minutes of your time here. So, man, I'm usually never fully prepared for these things. Usually my co-commentators have more of the in-depth questions, but just to generally start here, like, how do you feel, you know, with taking it with like the big season 10 finale? Like, it came really close between you and Neon. So like,
I'm glad I was able to end it on a positive note like that. You know, just managed to take both number 100 and end of the road season finale. They were both really hard fought, and able to learn a thing or two from all the people I played. So long as I'm learning, I take that more into consideration more than just winning in general. So long as I'm here learning new things and while winning. That's what I want more than anything.
Oh, absolutely. I love that mindset of just even if there's losses along the way, which there were a couple, because Neon definitely was bringing it close with winners final and grand final reset in particular, with it getting down to the game fives. You love to see it. Um, yeah, as far as that, like, I always love like hearing how you say that. As long as you're learning something, that's what matters. Because of course, that and having fun are the two biggest factors in playing games like this, just in general. Just like you're getting your dosage of your training, and you're just enjoying a game that you like in general.
Yeah, that's all. That's all that matters at the end of the day for me.
Oh yes. Oh, and to answer terrible Blink made in chat saying that they will start entering these tournaments, but I don't think I'm quite there yet experience wise. Hey, that's what tournaments like these are for. Like this and the Fair Fish Challenge weekly are here just for like people of all skill levels to test the waters and see just what they can do. You might surprise yourself. Like you might say that you feel like you're not quite there yet, but playing in things like this definitely help you get to where you know want to be. Started like testing yourself to see how you do in a tournament setting. That'll definitely help you grow as a player as you start
Yeah,
this year. You'll play more and more.
so long as you're learning from what you're doing here in these tournaments, that's why I always encourage people to to play in these kinds of events, because even if there's some sort of skill gap there, if there's a way, if there's time for you to ask people for games, or just keep on doing these weeklies here and there and gain the experience, so long as you take something away from them, you'll
Yeah.
come back better and better each time. And it's just that's why I like having these. It's because it just gives me a regular a regular loop of continuous improvement, where people learn how to play me, and then I learn how to adapt back, and then we just keep on going until we keep on perfecting our own metagames.
Wonderfully said. I'll actually piggyback off the adaptation word that you say there, because we definitely did see adaptation from Neon just throughout, not even just this bracket, but like the entire season. But pinpointing it on in particular for like winter final and grand, because that's where he was able to make it so close. Um, like how would you say that you differentiate Neon and YaBoy as different Mewtwo players? Like, what do you think Neon did differently to make it so close with between you two?
Oh, I haven't played your boy's Mewtwo in a minute. He's always played Decidueye against me, so I don't have a up to date opinion on your boy's Mewtwo right now. But I mean, uh, I would say that Neon definitely takes a lot more risks, and that definitely helps in a lot of different scenarios. Your boy is a very patient player. He likes to play a lot more patient, neutral, and then your boy will flip on a dime. Like he'll be very patient, and then if he knows that he's in a good state of advantage, he'll take risky guesses, because Mewtwo's guesses, especially in field on knockdown, are really good. So your boy is kind of the one that can flip on a dime like that. Whereas NeonBlakk, I wouldn't say he constantly takes risks, because his risks are calculated. Like he doesn't
Yeah.
just he doesn't do willy nilly stuff because he think it's not going to work. He does things. He takes risks because he thinks it can work, and sometimes they do. And so that kind of more gambit focused attitude can work against Azor, because if you're trying to open up a gap in my usual defensive game plan, sometimes you have to take those risks, and he's able to keep it close because of that.
Okay, nice. Then yeah, well, Juan actually did hit that very much on the head. Then when he was analyzing them both and saying that yeah, Neon definitely was one that just kind of goes for things more often, because he was going for just a lot of those hyper beams in field phase. Like they were just kind of coming. Just had to really be aware of what to do against
For sure, yeah.
that stage wide projectile. Um,
hmm
And then yeah, you saying that he did in fact go to Sidgewai against you tonight. So last night. So that is a good point too. That you haven't faced your boy's Mewtwo in a longer time period. Yeah, the Decidueye is what he usually goes against you. Forgot about that. That is indeed the classic that was between you two for quite some time. the bug owl that was DM'd to me in replay scenarios. But
Yeah, Owl is just overall a better matchup for
yeah.
against Scizor than Mewtwo is. But I mean, Mewtwo is still plenty doable. It's just that Decidueye I think has a clear advantage against Scizor.
Oh yeah, because with the Decidueye, he's able to do like various things that Mewtwo can't. Like for example, in one of
It's
those
just that
instances in the field phase. Go ahead.
it's more so just because Decidueye's got like a lot of good for one good air game. Like
Yeah.
characters with consistently good air game can like trying to say keep out of Scizor's sweet spots like for air to airs and U-turns and just punish after any sort of willy-nilly attempt to reach him. Decidueye in general has just got really good pokes. Any character with like really good like mid-range pokes that are really safe on block or just like not or just like really hard to react to, just stuff like that is really hard because Scizor has to commit a bit more to his options for like trying to surprise people cost a little bit more frame data, so you have to Scizor has to take a bit riskier of a guess than Decidueye does in that kind of range. So
Hmm.
if Decidueye just keeps up with the good mid range pokes and being safe, obviously if I can catch him on one of my CAs, I can punish. But like if I'm just sitting there holding block and he's poking me with things like 5Y and 2Y or JY stuff like that, those are really good pokes that Decidueye has that are not easy to punish in terms of Scizor's entire kit. So yeah, it's just a matter of Decidueye being able to keep up pressure easier than Mewtwo in a lot more scenarios than Mewtwo can. Mewtwo's pressure is a lot more straightforward, and uh, he doesn't have a lot of things that don't have defined weaknesses. But
Hmm.
Decidueye is just like all around, just has a lot of really good moves that don't have that big a weakness, and just I don't know. It's just kind of that's basically sums it up. It's just overall, Decidueye has better pressure and better situations in a lot more situations than Mewtwo does.
Yeah, and a lot more unique angles too, because always being able to be at kind of
That is true too.
like a hovering um like a hovering status and sort of and being able to
Yeah,
utilize his acrobatics and just being in the
he
air
can do
more
low
often.
JYs, high JYs. He can lunge at you with Fury Attack. He can shoot projectiles. He's got that charge projectile that can shoot
Hmm.
like a mid array of projectiles, and you have to watch out for. So yeah, he's got quite a few different angles to come from.
Yeah, the one specific thing I was alluding to a little earlier with like in field phase in particular because TEC well your TEC Scizor's one of biggest things is staples and because the situation can just kind of hover over it, I believe with his forward. Why?
Oh
Is
yeah,
that
he can whip punish it with forward Y. If he
yeah.
doesn't if it doesn't hit his block at all and he sees it coming, he can just go over it with a forward Y.
Yeah, so that was like one interesting difference between the Decidueye and Mewtwo and like probably just one little thing of like why your boy would choose to go that character over Mewtwo in that specific thing because things like that are possible.
Yeah, Mewtwo
So
hates
yeah.
staples. Mewtwo hates staples in a lot more characters because a lot of characters have like at least some easy means to either nullify them or even just get around them. But Mewtwo really has nothing. Anything that Mewtwo tries to do to delete staples has huge risk to it. So he has to just take the staples more often than not and try and find a way around them or predict when I'm going to use it and like go for like a side homing or something. So Mewtwo definitely hates staples more than most characters in the game.
Oh yeah, definitely sounds about right. Well, let's see. I don't want to take too much of your time because I know that that like me, not feeling at the peak of performances. But my last question to
Yeah,
you is, oh, what's up?
you're good. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, my last general question is just I mean, Neon is among one of the people that were just like popping off this season, mainly for like the latter half. So like, uh, who do you think is probably gonna be in that like second position? Because KTK was actually saying to me, "Is like I'll be lucky if I get third or something." When I was getting replays from him, but I'm like I think he's still probably gonna be in like that higher half. But I was curious where you think you know with your consistency this season too, and like you've fought basically all the heavy hitters. Who do you think is probably gonna be like second, third, or in that ballpark?
That's a good question. I feel like this has probably been one of the more sporadic seasons.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, NeonBlakk didn't play the whole season, but he definitely was more or less consistent when he was here.
Hmm.
So I don't know. I can't remember off the top of my head how you guys calculate those points for people who didn't like play consistently or not. But
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
I would feel like Neon will definitely be in that upper echelon, especially since he made it to end of the road. But
Hmm.
uh, given that RTG 100 had a lot of sporadic entrants,
Yeah.
I don't know how that's going to affect it. So I would probably just make the safe guess and say Neon's probably going to be like at the very least the top half, like even
Yeah.
third or even second. I don't. It could be. I don't know if he did enough matches, but he could very well have if he was consistent enough. So we'll have to see. But
Oh yeah.
yeah, I can't make any sort of exact assumptions. I mean,
Of
I
course.
would say I don't know. Sochi could probably still make the top half because I think Sochi did really well this season. Sochi's been doing well. Dash has always been here. He's cracked top eight quite a few different times, so I think he could make it there. So I don't know. I feel like there's been a lot of leveling up, but then there's also been a lot of sporadic players who have come in once or twice, and then there's been a couple other consistent ones. So it could go either way, I suppose.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm just getting the reference there for a second to see because yeah, Shochi was she's seventh from season 9, so I could definitely see her being in that position, maybe even one or two more, but one would be like a safe bet to go up. Um, Juan himself had a presence in the season, but maybe not as consistent as other people. And then, yeah, I definitely still see KTK in that upper epsilon words in that upper epsilon. I don't know how to say that word. Like you mentioned, Dash maybe in that same boat, maybe a little lower because of like attendance. The rule mainly is like as long as you've attended 3 at the very bare minimum brackets that you are that you can be qualified for like having those position points. And then of course like you said with RTG 100 having so many people in the sporadic entrance, uh people getting points off of ones who have the initial top 10 placement, that's where the real point farming, quote unquote, could really play a big hand there. So
For sure.
definitely an unknown who exactly will be where, like you say. But I'm actually very curious to get this graphic made, and then that'll be a help to excuse me to Riggs and Blue Chili to get that information to me as soon as they can, and then I'll be making that
Do you
graphic.
have like a planned day already for when you're making that, or do you still have to make some stuff up first?
What the talking about the graphic or like the PR thing?
The whole PR, like, because I assume you guys are still gonna stream that, or you're not gonna do that no more.
Oh yeah, of course. We're definitely gonna stream that. There's no planned date quite yet because they have to get all the information together. You know, accounting this one into the equation too.
Hmm.
So like they'll add this tournament into it with all the points and such, because they do all their calculations as far as placement points go. Because end of the road adds a point to everything, but normally it's like first place is is I want to say that they do 8 points for first place. Yeah, first place is 8. It's basically like a Mario Kart all the way from down there. Like 6 points is second. Let me see, 4 points is third. I want to say fifth tie is like 2 points. No, 3 points maybe. I got it's leaving my mind at the moment, but that's the general gist of like how that usually works. And then once all those initial
Okay.
placement points are constructed, then there's an initial top 10 of like how everybody did in terms of placements alone for the season. And then people are like they base the player wins off of that initial top 10. So like we'll say for the example that you are pretty safe bet for being at the top of the mountain again. So like you would be worth 10 points if somebody were to beat you in bracket, and then that would be
Hmm.
like 10 point tier, 10 point tier, 10 point tier, and then they could like stack that if they did get enough wins off of you like that. So Actually, yeah, Neon has taken. I mean, well, actually, KTK is taking a set off you too this season. So, I mean, yeah, things can definitely stack up for sure. Oh, there's rigs with the clutch in chat. First is 8, second is 7. Okay, so it's like by 1. I was going like, okay. So first is 8, second 7, third 6, fourth 5. The fifth tie is 4 points each. Seventh place is 2 points each. So that's like the placement point system there, as far as
Okay.
that goes. So yeah, in terms of like the placing in the first place, that's how that's calculated.
I get
And
you.
then yeah, and then they do the player ones from there. So like I said, the top 10 is that, and then who X player beats in bracket each time they beat them in a set, they get the amount of points that would level with where they were in that initial top 10. So yeah, I'm curious. I'm really curious how how this season goes, because there was a lot of mix-ups here, like the like how I had the subtitle on these streams where it's like season 10 shakeups, and RTG 100 was a huge success again, so you love to see that. 25 people, both old and new. And yeah, I thank you, TEC. Congratulate you again for your dub, and thank you again for your time, dude.
Thank you very much. Thanks for your time
Absolutely.
today.
No problem. All right, take it easy. Have a good one.
You too. Bye.
Thank you, thank you. All right, peeps. We had our interview anyway. You love to see it and love to hear it. That was the voice of your RTG Season 10 champion. I say that because he won End of the Road, and that's like the big quarterly. But like I say in the thing, it's probably a reasonably safe bet that that our man TEC probably was the man's to take it in terms of PR. But hey, you never know till we see the final load in. Heck yeah, Blake, man. Oh, Afterglow. That's from last time, right? That's from yeah, we read them last week, I believe. The Machamp player, yeah. Excuse me. All right, bet. Let's get that raid going, because I'm not streaming anymore today, as you can hear. Good lord, I need to get something in me. Oh nah, somebody else? Oh, there is Scizor? Ah, okay, okay. Awesome, awesome. Thank you, Blake, man. Appreciate it. Alright, so Afterglow EXE will be sending you lovely people over to him. Appreciate the well wishes. I'm definitely probably gonna be taking it easy these next few days, and I'm hoping I'll be able to do a stream at the earliest, like Wednesday, Thursday, and I will be joined by my homie 20XX as we continue my playthrough of Pokemon Shield. That'll probably be Thursday or Friday, because I just remembered my own tournament series for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I'm hosting my monthly bracket this Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday is doubles, and Thursday is singles. I don't have the page up quite yet, but I'm trying to have that up before too much time evades me tonight. So probably like in the next hour or so. If you're part of my Discord server, you can be updated about that. But yeah, that is going to be it from me. What in the world? The bar going so fast. Oh, never mind. It's creating the raid first. I was like, wait, I don't have much time to talk, but that's a good thing. Catch you later. Catch you later, Turbo Blink, man. Thank you again for the follow. I hope you will be checking out more things from me, because I'm more than just the what is the word I'm looking for? The conveyor of Pokken streams for RTG. I'm a Nintendo variety streamer, so I love Mario, Pokemon, I love Sonic, I love most things anime and more. So if that stuff appeals to you, then definitely stick around. Be notified the minute I go live next. That goes to all of you guys. If you want to see some more content from me, definitely stay tuned. My Discord server is here if you want to be updated before anywhere else. Keep you guys updated as much as I can anyway. Notice on grass. Go. Alright. Let's go ahead and raid Afterglow here. Thank you guys again for watching. With all that said, my name is Darsheen, aka Yoshi969. I'm signing off for now, but definitely not forever. Have a great rest of your day or night, depending on where you are. Stay safe. God bless. See you guys next time.